Top 10 Scariest Roller Coasters. Not everyone loves roller coasters, but for the ones who do, this might just help you find your next amusement park trip. One that's filled with thrills, scare, fun, and laughter. After all, there is nothing that compares to the feel of adrenaline running through your body and the wind sweeping your hair in all possible directions. Welcome to Brave Channel. You won't want to miss number 1, so make sure you stay until the end. Kindly subscribe to the channel and click on the bell button. Number 10. X2 Six Flags Magic Mountain, Los Angeles, Valencia. Brace yourself. First opened in 2002 as the world's first fourth-dimensional ride, with 360-degree rotating seats and head-first, face-down drops, Six Flags Magic Mountain's X was closed in 2007 for a $10 million rejiggering. This May, it has emerged, Phoenix-like and more spine-tingling than ever, with new immersive tunnels, more audio and visual enhancements, and sleeker wing-shaped trains. For the uninitiated, it's called four-dimensional, or 4D, because the seats extend off the track to the sides, allowing riders to independently rotate head over heels, forwards and backwards, giving that mind-bending dimensional effect. If you chicken out, take a ride on the classic coaster, Revolution. As recognized by the American coaster enthusiasts, it's the world's first modern vertical looping roller coaster with tubular steel track. It changed roller coasters forever. Number 9. Fahrenheit, Hershey Park, Pennsylvania. Brace yourself. Opened in May 2008, the so-called sweetest place on Earth just got edgier. The inverted vertical loop lift coaster starts off swooping riders up 121 feet above the ground, only to plunge them right back down in a gut-wrenching 97-degree negative drop. The steepest in the US. At the 121-foot crest, the upcoming drop is at such a steep incline that the only thing riders in the stadium seating trains see is, well, nothing. No track at all. Once you survive that first drop, there's still more to come. A 107-foot inverted loop, an inverted corkscrew roll, cobra element, airborne inverted S-roll, another inverted corkscrew, a little airtime hill, stomach floating, a high-speed banked curve, another hill, and then a high-speed banked curve to end it. All this action takes place in about 85 seconds, less time than it takes to polish off a Hershey bar. If you chicken out, suspended over the boardwalk area, the Roller Soaker is a curious Mean Girls kind of interactive coaster. Each passenger is given 4 gallons of water to dump on spectators below as they pass overhead. But riders beware, huge water sprayers are available to onlookers for retaliation. Number 8. Insanity Stratosphere Hotel and Casino, Las Vegas. Brace yourself. Not all the scary rides are roller coasters. A fact that everyone who has been to the top of the Space Needle-like Stratosphere Hotel in Las Vegas knows only too well. Perched over the strip, the most frightening of the Stratosphere's 3 rides is an electric green-colored centrifuge called Insanity, which extends 64 feet over the north edge of the tower. Spinning over 40 miles per hour, riders are angled down by 70 degrees, so all they see is the street 900 feet below. This is truly one of the world's most harrowing rides. If you chicken out, the approximately tilted X-Scream is only slightly less frightening, propelling riders headfirst 27 feet over the edge of the building in a roller coaster car, and dangling them in a weightless state before retracting the car and then repeating the whole thing at a steeper angle. Tip: the back seats are less scary. Number 7. Colossus Thorpe Park, Chertsey, Surrey, UK. Brace yourself. Sure, Britain's most dreary climate can seem like a strange choice for a theme park, but this roller coaster, built in 2002, still holds the record for a number of inversions. 10. It flips riders over and over and over again in maneuvers called the double corkscrew, the cobra roll, and the quadruple heartline roll. If you are more likely to be in China than the UK, an exact replica of this ride called the 10th Ring roller coaster was built in 2006 at Chimelong Paradise in Guangzhou. If you chicken out, No Way Out is the world's only backward roller coaster, and what's more, it runs its course in the dark. Although it's not a concept anyone wanted to copy, it's a handy indoor option if it's raining. Number 6. King Dakar, Six Flags Great Adventure, Jackson, New Jersey. Brace yourself. The current Big Daddy of coasters, this ride towers quite literally above all others. At the ride's highest peak, the brave folks who step aboard soar a record 456 feet, the equivalent of 45 stories, above ground, catapulting with the help of a hydraulic launch at a record-setting speed of 128 miles per hour. King Dakar reaches its top height in just 3.5 seconds. On the way down, there's a 270-foot spiral. This is not a world record, but there is plenty of spinning action for this hair-raising trip, during which riders will experience both negative and positive G-force. If you chicken out, drive your car or lake to a VIP Land Rover Tour, $150 per guest, of the 4.5-mile auto trail through the 350-acre Wild Safari, which holds the world record as the largest drive-through safari outside of Africa. Some 1,200 wild animals roam the park, including giraffe, lions, rhinos, and kangaroos, and spottings are guaranteed. Nervous Nellies take comfort, the most ferocious of the animals are behind bars. Number 5. Ijaneka Fuji Q, Highland Fuji Yoshida, Japan. Brace yourself. The name translates roughly to, "Hey, what the hell?" which is what you will hear others shouting in Japanese when you're on this ride. Only the second 4D coaster in the world, X2 is the other. This has the same 360-degree turns and insane style of head-over-heels spinning on the wing like cars as X2. But there are plenty of differences. For one, this track is a little longer and the ride is far taller, at 250 feet. It's the 7th highest roller coaster in the world, and from the top, riders have a spectacular, if brief, view of nearby Mount Fuji. If you chicken out, you may need to suck it up here, because there are 2 other thrill ride title holders at this park. Fujiyama, the world's 8th tallest, 5th longest, and 10th fastest roller coaster, and Dondapa, the 3rd fastest coaster in the world, which tops out at 107 miles per hour. Number 4. Tower of Terror, Dreamworld Gold Coast, Australia. Brace yourself. Australia's Gold Coast is a little off the map for most people, but if you're in the neighborhood, head for this. The fastest, tallest thrill ride in the southern hemisphere, and at 100 miles per hour, the 4th fastest in the world. After climbing at a rate of 4 Gs to a heart-stopping height of 38 stories, or 377 feet above ground, the Steel Shutter roller coaster has a 6.5-second, 100-mile zero-gravity drop, and then stretches straight out for the equivalent length of 3 football fields. If you chicken out, your choice. Head over to the Australian Big Brother house on park property and watch caged reality show contestants battle it out. Or make a beeline to Tiger Island, Dreamworld's exclusive big cat habitat, which feature both Bengal and Sumatran tigers behaving better than the Big Brother contestants. Number 3. Expedition G-Force Holiday Park Hablach, Rhineland-Palatinate, Germany. Brace yourself. Always tops in any list of the best coasters in the world, including Internet Coaster Poll, which polls fans from around the globe. G-Force is not only one of the largest coasters in Europe, it's always one of the most complete and satisfying, because it's long enough and not gimmicky. But it's also harrowing, reaching a 4.5 G, a height of 203 feet, and speeds exceeding 74 miles per hour. And there are 7 coveted moments of weightlessness when your stomach just floats, and floats again. If you chicken out, try Lighthouse Tower, but don't be fooled. It may look like an old-fashioned circular swing from the early 19th century, but it's much, much taller, almost 300 feet above ground, and surprisingly fun. Number 2. Maverick Cedar Point Amusement Park, Sandusky, Ohio. Brace yourself. No list is complete without mentioning at least one of the 17 roller coaster rides at the self-proclaimed home of the roller coaster Cedar Point. Of the many to choose from, Maverick is the newest, built in 2007, and most expensive, $21 million, is not of the park's highest, tallest, fastest record holders, but it's one of its best. It's plenty fast at 70 miles per hour and features 8 airtime-filled hills and countless twists and turns. It's just a more complete ride, and during the longest 2.5-minute trip, there's even an unusual surprise, which would be spoiled if we told you beforehand. If you chicken out because Cedar Point is known for its coasters, you should check out another one of the park's superstars, Millennium Force. From a height of 310 feet, it drops 300 feet down at an 80-degree angle and reaches a top speed of 93 miles per hour at the bottom. It gets even better from there. Or you could just hop on the runway minecar-themed Cedar Creek Mine Ride, which is not too fast and has a few twists and sharp spiral turns. Number 1. Superman Ride of Steel, Six Flags New England, Massachusetts. Brace yourself. There are 3 versions of the Ride of Steel coaster in the US. One at Darien Lake in New York State, one at Six Flags America in Maryland, and one here. But this is the one that wins the award every year as the best roller coaster in the US. With its speeds of more than 77 miles per hour, a 221-foot drop into a tunnel, 2 bunny hills, 3 camelbacks, and a grand total of 10 seconds of weightlessness, it's easy to understand. With your wobbly legs getting off the ride, why this ride won Amusement Today's Golden Ticket Award, the Oscar of the amusement park industry, again in 2007. If you chicken out, head for the Thunderbolt, a classic wooden coaster with some cyclone-like herky-jerky bite. The park bought the ride from the 1939 World's Fair in New York City. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the like button, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep up to date with all of our future amazing videos.